Ladies and gentlemen, what it do? I'm your host, Young Bo Easy, and I would like to welcome you to the show. You are now tuned in to the season finale of Knicks and Dimes. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's the grand finale of the season. Home game against the Toronto Raptors, a team who they had our number pretty much all season. Granted, just like the last game, they had some people sitting out, but that's no excuse because, like I said, even the last episode, we missing Derrick Rose, Nerlens Noel, Julius Randle, um, Quentin Grimes, Miles McBride, like Cam Reddish. Like we missing people too. So, and I think they was only missing Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam. Still competed, but we won this game 105-94. I'm not really gonna get into the stats like I've done every other episode. I'm not gonna cover every stat, for both teams. I'm just gonna cover up the stats that we really need to be paying attention to. I want to start this off with something Mike Breen said during the telecast, and that is, in these late games, you don't want to um, put too, like I'm paraphrasing. You don't want to invest too much into the stats that they get, because a lot of people get their career highs, and that's in April, late April, pretty much the end of the season, when guys are pretty much sitting their teams down and things of that nature, sitting their best players down, and stuff like that. So, but he finished with pause, but in a situation like this, we gotta consider that we played Brooklyn. Brooklyn had everybody. They're just missing, Ben Simmons, but KD and Kyrie, two very respectable people in this game, who you would probably say are top 20. We know KD's in the top three. I'm not sure where you would throw Kyrie in with this rest of the league, but off the top of my head, I'm going to say top 20, top 25 players. That's very respectable for a Quick to go and get uh, whatever he had that game. I'm not sure if Quickley even played great that game, but Obi Toppin to get 19 points and things of that nature. So tonight we had career highs for Immanuel Quickley and Obi Toppin. Tonight, 34, 10, and 12 in 42 minutes for Immanuel Quickley. 42, 10, and 3 for Obi Toppin in 40 minutes. Obi Toppin cracked 40 points. I want to get the the negatives out the way. To finish the game, once the game was over, Obi gets the rebound. And as soon as he gets the rebound, time goes. The buzzer sounds. Julius Randle is walking down the baseline. I don't know if he says anything to Obi. I don't see a pat on the head or nothing, like good-ish young fella, no, nothing like that. He just walks past and keeps it moving. And the rest of the team jumps Obi. Just jumps Obi, congratulating him on the 40-point game. Listen, end of the season or not, you could leave a bunch of people open. Take as many shots as you want this game. And some people still won't hit 40. Open shots. Some people still won't hit 40. Obi had 42 points. This is the difference for me. Julius Randle sat down, and Obi's been getting these numbers. So it was 20, it was 20, it was 19, it was 35, and then now you got the 42. All of them have been on efficient shooting. It hasn't been like I got 35 points, but it took me 22 shots. You know, like, it's efficient shooting. We knocking these shots down efficiently. And if you don't want that on your squad, I don't know. Like, the game is just so much easier. The shots he's taking, it's either the open three. He's not forcing anything. It's not the open three. It's the open three he's getting, or we're in transition. The second we get a block or a rebound, he's gone. So you could toss it up to him. Oh yeah, we got a layup or we got a dunk. Or before like, it could be set defense and he's just there, got a mismatch, got his hand up, gets the ball. I'm up over my defender. It's just, the game is so much easier with Toppin because he doesn't necessarily need the ball in his hand to create. He can get you 30 points. Like, we don't even, and the thing is, he doesn't even need to do this 30-point thing. Just give me 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to limit him, but I'm speaking the facts. Give me the 20 and you don't even need the ball. Like, you don't need the ball and you could still give us 20. If that's not the type of people you want on your squad, I don't know what is. Like, it's just but you need the ball, you're slowing the game down and this, that, and the third. We don't need that no more. Let's move on. Immanuel Quickley. This dude is really, really looking like, it's hard to debate on him not starting, being the starting point guard this next year. And what I love is this is the last game of the season, but they already got the list of what they want to be doing for the off season. They named what they're going to be doing. My thing is, I just want Quickley to put on like 10. I want him to go through like a lean bulk and go put on like 10 pounds of muscle. You know what I'm saying? So he could just embrace that contact more, because he's somebody who thrives at the free throw line and could be one of the best free throw shooters in the league every season. He just hit below 90%. I want him to be a 90% guy. I want him to be a 50, 40, 90 dude, to be honest. I feel like he could do that, although, and he does all of this and he has limited turnovers. That's the best part about his game. He does it with limited turnovers. Tonight I'll see what his stats were as far as the turnovers go, but he's been having so many great games where he's been giving us certain possessions and just has no turnovers throughout the whole game, and he's handling the ball a lot. Or he'll just have one. But tonight, in the game when he played, 41 minutes, in the game when he played 41 minutes, he had 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers, I'm not mad at that in 41 minutes. And that's not even something you'll get normally. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the normal type of minutes that he's getting. And I can't even really think of, the turnover. None of the turnovers pop up in my head. So it's not turnovers that really like get your blood boiling. And it's not turnovers that's in, dire times. Like when we really need this possession, it's not a turnover that we're getting then. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the type of stuff that that Quickley does for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely proud of these guys. I love that they got a system going on in the off season. They're like, man, we not taking no breaks. We'll probably be off for like a week and then we getting right back in the gym. I'd say you could rest a little longer because, none of this stuff really kicks off until July, which is the summer league. But hey, the sooner you want to get in, the better. I look at situations like the draft and think to myself, the only thing I feel like would stop Quick at this moment is drafting a point guard. But even then, if we got like a Ty Washington, and that's something that, like, I know this is the season finale of the actual NBA season for the Knicks, but we'll be delivering. I'll be delivering more info on whether it's the draft and things that comes up as far as Nick news for sure. But like getting a Ty Washington of that sort who can drop to the bottom half of that lottery, I would say put him on the bench. Now have him as your uh, point guard coming off the bench and start Quickley. I'm not scared to start Quickley no more because I feel like he can pretty much do his thing against anybody. And if he adds on a couple pounds of muscle and is able to take contact a little more, it is what it is, man. You combine that with R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin. I would love to see Cam Reddish or Quentin Grimes in that starting lineup with them, making it a more defensively fortified squad. Who's to know if Mitch will be coming back? Um, if not, I would say sign and trade him and get you like a Miles Turner or something. That would just give us infinite floor spacing or get us somebody who can really still do the same thing that Mitch could do, which is block and rebound. But even a dude like Jericho Sims, man, shot 75% from the field today in 40 minutes, 3 for 4. 14 rebounds, man. 3 offensive, 11. Like, plus 27 on the plus minus. He's just getting super, 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 super comfortable. And once you could get him to get these boards and start looking at the basket, that's a whole different story in itself. He could be a double-double guy. You never know. I think Jericho has a great upside. And I would say in the next, maybe second half of the season next year to the year after, that's a dude I'm not scared of starting either. But for now, I would say definitely get you a big. I could go on all day about this stuff because these young guys give us so much to talk about. But, I would definitely like to see Quentin Grimes start or Cam Reddish start. We just got to figure out what's going on with the Mitch contract. And every time there's one of these drops, I'll be sure to give my breakdown on my opinion. And we're going to go through a little mock draft situation and see how certain people are fitting with the teams. But we mostly going to focus on, you already know what it is, man, the New York Knicks, man. But this was a phenomenal way to end the season. It wasn't the season that we expected. I do feel like if the young guys were thrown in earlier and there was a little more of a trust factor earlier, we would be in the playing game situation. But that's not the way things played out. I think this is something that we could learn from all levels, from the front office to the coaching, to the staff, to the players, and even as fans. I feel like we all learned something with the way this season went down. So it is what it is. It's not the results that we expected, but we got beautiful fruit from it, and that's the young guys playing the way that they are playing right now. And I would say trust these guys because you're seeing it around the league that young guys could give you something, whether it's, even if you're not winning too many games, you're still developing young guys into great players. Like the Lakers, they weren't winning so much, but now Brandon Ingram, solidified starter. Lonzo Ball, solidified starter. Kyle Kuzma, solidified starter. You know what I'm saying? You look at Minnesota, you got D'Angelo Russell, you got Cat, you got Anthony Edwards. Orlando has a bunch of guys: Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, and I'm missing a team that's like, come on, Memphis, like Desmond Bain, Zaire Williams, John Morant. Like, these are all young teams and they're producing. And whether they're taking you to the Alls like a Memphis and all that stuff, or they're just they're just teams that really, really compete every night, whether they're winning or losing like Orlando, they can continue to develop, or they can just be great trade pieces as you continue to move forward to build your team. You know what I'm saying? So this is something beautiful to look at. We'll continue to see what this builds into, but I'm not going to really speak on who I do and don't want to come back, but I think that's pretty. I think as a Knicks fan base, through all the people that just speak on Knicks on YouTube or whatever platform, I feel like we all have the same opinion. Keep the young guys, and it's some vets that gotta go. But hey, It is what it is, man. I'm not sure when, but y'all be catching me real soon to drop some info and another video about the Knicks. Um, but this is a great way to end the season, man. All right. I'm your host, Young Bo Easy. You've been tuned into Knicks and Dimes, the season finale, man. Love, gratitude, positive attitude. And I'll catch you on the next one.